Good morning, good morning. It is almost 9 a.m. I'm leaving here a tiny bit later than what I originally wanted, but my appointment's at 9:45, so essentially I'm on time. Welcome to year 5 of daily vlogging. Really, when I was planning to get there would have been like extremely early, and I didn't need to be there that early, so anyway, I was grabbing one of these. I think I filled out all my paperwork online, but I'm not sure, so I want to make sure I get there like 15 minutes early. So, and I'm crossing my fingers that the Chick-fil-A that's nearby will sell breakfast until 11, because then I might be able to get it. I will tell you what, when I walked out of the house, I was debating bringing an umbrella or not, because I saw that it was like, oh, you know, there might be some rain. I'm really glad I did, because it is pouring right now, and I don't mind walking in rain, but I'm glad I have an umbrella so I don't have to. I've just put my check in the bank. It scared me for a second because it was like, we can't take this check, and I was like, what do you mean? Anyway, it was fine. I am debating on going by the Krispy Kreme that's right nearby, because Krispy Kreme, if you haven't seen, is doing this thing that if you have your vaccination card, you can get a free donut. So I think I'm here. I've called the CVS pharmacy that my prescription is going to, and they said to give them like 30 more minutes. So that's kind of why I'm just hanging out and doing other stuff that I needed to do. But yeah, I think I'm gonna stop by the Krispy Kreme. Do I need it? No, but I'm right here. So I got it. Yay! Woohoo! I highly recommend, when you have your vaccination card, you don't need to have both of them on there. As long as you have the first vaccination on there, you can get a free donut. So, okay. So I just picked up my prescription from the pharmacy. It is not what I was taking before I went to Canada, and it is not what I was taking in Canada. So, that's a little concerning for me, because I'm terrified of having a reaction to one and whatever, and it not working, because it also manages my anxiety. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna compare the ingredients that are on the one from Canada and the ones that I just got, because I mean they should be the same, and I know too, the medicines change names all the time, and then one will go out and then another one comes in, and they're like the exact same thing, they just changed the name. So yeah, we'll see. I tried to tell her, like, just put me on what you had me on before. It's all I want. Just give me what we know works. So I don't know, I'm confused. This is what it looks like. Never had it before. I am officially back home now. The sky looks extremely dark, and I think it will be raining again soon. It's a very stormy day here today, and I thought the storms were over, but looking at the tiny piece of sky I can see, it's far from it. I checked the ingredients of the new prescription, and they're actually the exact same as the one I was already taking. I feel much better about it now. So yeah, that's very nice. I have emails to answer. This is, by the way, this is my new favorite thing. Like, it's so comforting. I love it so much. I sit here and I work now like this. Just have it here with me to hug it. Anyway, I have a lot of emails to go through. Most of them are actually from Backstage, with like things that my profile is matched to. And I have been getting a ton over the past few days. So I need to apply to a lot of those, because I've seen them come through, and I've deleted the ones, if I had a chance to quickly look at them, that I don't actually fit. But the ones that I actually want to apply to, I haven't been able to. Plus, I actually have an audition to do, which it isn't due until like this time next month. But still, I'm going to do it beforehand, so I don't have to, you know, I'm not going to be late or worried about being late. But yeah. I'm also really excited because I I finally have the last person for the week of April, which is like the third week of April, set for Breaking Character. I'm really excited for who I get to have on the show, and I'm so glad they said yes. But yeah, that week was killing me. That was, for some reason, I just could not find someone for that day. But anyway, I'm very excited for who's going to be on the show. So I don't know what to do in this situation. It's nothing. It's not really a big deal. It just has me going. So I shared yesterday about, the Scales premiere, and the pictures came out really well, and I was so happy. I'm so happy that they came out so well, especially because I am horrible at posing in photos. Anyway, so they came out really well, so I posted about them, and one of the people who I'm in a merge with, like, shared the photo of me on his story, but didn't say anything, and he's, like, a photographer. Like, he does photography, and the photo, like, it's a good photo, not just because but, like, the person taking the photo did a really good job. So I was like, are you sharing it because of that? Because, like, that would make sense. But, like, ooh, I admire this photographer's style. They did a really good job with this. I just don't know whether to respond with, like, thanks for sharing, because I don't think it's because me in the photo. I think it's just because it's a good photo that happens to be me. I don't know.
I've had this one sitting on my leg. Very cute.
One of the biggest things that is taking up space in my email inbox right now is all of those backstage things to submit to. So I'm finally going through them now and submitting to the ones that I want to submit to. So I started following the official Walt Disney World like account on Instagram, and I commented on like their most recent post, and they liked the comment, and like that's not a big deal, but they have 8.6 million followers. How in the universe do they? Anyway, so that's exciting. Well, now that I've taken care of my personal email, I am now heading over to the Breaking Character email, where I am downloading the vlogs that are going up next week, this coming week, and then I have the interview with the person tomorrow for next week, and then the vlogs for the person the week after that are looking really good because their vlogs, they're finishing and sending to me, but I've actually already done their interview, and I did their interview like months ago. So yeah, I just got the email with the terms for the proposal for the script. It is fantastic. It's actually more than I was expecting. I was expecting a certain amount because that's what was advertised on Network ISA, and it's double that. So that's insane. And not only that, but I took this opportunity, like I said I would, to ask them about, if I could observe the casting process, if there were a few days I could be on set. And not only did they say most likely yes, but they said that they would love my opinion in the casting process. And I am very emotional, as you can tell, because a lot of the time, that's not the case. They don't want the writer in the casting room, which personally I think is dumb, but they don't want the writer in there. They don't want them there, and you just kind of sell your script, and then it's theirs, and that's all that matters. So I might be able to be involved in the casting process, which is wild, and I can't believe it. And they also said that I could be there for days on set, and I think I would have a full-on like breakdown. Like I think I would step on set and cry like every time.
All right. I'm heading to bed. We are under a tornado watch until about 2 a.m. But thankfully, we are doing all right. It was storming for a while, but it's not storming anymore. But I have a weather app that will alert me if it changes, so yes. I also made a TikTok today that it's on my Instagram story and my TikTok, obviously. And it was like, it had like 200 views at like 7 p.m. tonight, 6 p.m., something. Now it is like rapidly growing. My version of rapidly growing. That's my version of like, wow, this is crazy. I think my largest one so far is like 7,000 views to it, which is a ton for me, so I'm ecstatic. Anyway, so yeah, that's exciting. Anyway, I'm heading to bed. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. All my social media is in the description. Love you all. Bye.